And look right to make sure there's no train coming. And look left to make sure there's no train coming. On to Sunstone Knoll. You know, being ginger in the desert, it really doesn't mix. Like, I'm not a fan. That being said, I really wish I had a Jesus costume so that if I happen across other rockhounds one day, I could just walk up to them and play the part because of my luck. Anyway, we're going for sunstones today, and I just spotted one, so that's why I brought the camera out. Alright, looks like little pieces of broken glass. See that? Let's make it not blur. See it right there. So they're pretty much the same as Oregon ones when I look at it. But Oregon's site, they're significantly more abundant. So there you go. Little sunstone crystal. Piece of feldspar. Woo-wee! Look at that big one right there. That's a nice one. Oh, it's too thin though, it won't cut. It's okay, still a pretty one. So I am right now, I drove kind of around the hill. This is the Sunstone Knoll here, not this one, but that one there. So I drove around to the east side is where I parked. So I'm gonna do a whole 360 around the hill and tell you where I think they concentrate most. Nobody's ever listening to me, especially when I don't press record. All right, so I was saying I found a hole for some kind of critter. I don't know what. I thought people were digging holes for them for a moment there. And then when I looked deep inside, I realized something's living in there. So anyway, we'll move on. Ooh, there's a little sunstone. See it? Almost not worth picking up, but what else am I gonna do out here, right? So, I saw a piece somewhere here. I don't know if I can find it again. There it is. This is what I found. Please tell me we're recording it. Alright, so I can see the sunstone in here. This is the basalt. So this, what is that, a brown? Dark brown, I guess, sure. So it's all obviously coming from these ledges up in here, like it's eroding out. So I'll make my way up there. So the reason I pointed out that hole over there is because, I mean, for one thing, when you're going for crystals that are surface picking, you definitely want a sunshiny day. Anything translucent or transparent, that's why you go looking for agates and stuff in the sunshine, because they glisten. That luster on the surface blinks at you, right? The white light that flashes off the surface of it, it's gonna catch your attention, right? So like right here, this one just caught my attention. It's tiny, but it's there. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so why I went for the hole was because usually if people are digging holes, they're exhuming a lot of material. I don't know, exhuming is the word, right? Bringing those crystals back to life. Anyway, so they dig it all out, and there's this fresh dirt around the edge that no one's really been through. And usually when they're digging out, they miss a lot because it's covered in here, something else is blinking over at me over there. It's covered in dirt, and they usually miss half of them. So that's where we come in and we just cherry pick after their hard labor. Well, I'm seeing things because nothing was there. Anyway, you're getting the idea. So if you look for fresh dig sites, and when the rain washes the dirt, that's when you can often spot them a lot easier. So I'll keep the camera on for a moment here. Just walk, and you can kind of see what I'm looking at. So like I said, I'm just scouring the surface to see if there's anything that gleams and glistens at me. And I got a few already. Let's go upwards. Let's go to the top of the knoll. Alright, pretty simple. There's the road in. Parked around back of this hill there. So I'll give you the 360 view just because why come all the way up here and not do that for you, you know what I mean? Sunstone Knoll. I mean, this is the only knoll around, except for that one over there. Okay, there's another one. That might be knoll number 2. We'll scour around. I'm actually gonna take some time to look now, and then I'll see what I come back to you with. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Someone digs a hole and they miss one right there. They always miss one. So it's easy pickings. That's how you be a real crow. Find the shiny things that other people leave behind. I gotta tell you, folks, flip-flops was a bad choice for a hill covered in loose rock and thorny things. So I might not get the full scope of the hill here unless I want injuries at the same time. But I'm looking, this looks pretty overpicked to me. Plain and simple. This is just an overpicked site. That's all I gotta say. Now it looks like you can dig into the hillside. I mean, there's not much more to it. It's gonna be hard rock, hard basalt digging, hammer chisel kind of thing, and you can break the rock open. By all means, you go ahead. I bet you'd have better luck driving to Oregon and picking them up there. Not to knock Utah's Sunstone Knoll. It's pretty cool that they got it. It's fun to see, but my park, it's got like 10 rocks in it, so not a hot spot. That's what I gotta say. Not a hot spot, but it's here. There you go, folks. That's from half an hour of lazily surface picking just to see what's here. So there are sunstones, but they are far and few between. Here's the tablet. Tells you all that you need to know about the site.